So I just got to Baltimore, Maryland. I got off the plane and got picked up by my parents. And now we're going to the Washington Mall. We're gonna go walk around there and have some fun there. There was this guy on the plane who was eating beef jerky and it literally smelled like someone his pants on the plane. It was so bad. Anyways.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh hey, we're just out here. What's that? Oh, it's the Capitol building.
What do you got over here?
Over here?
Yeah.
It's the Washington Monument.
Wait, gotta get back further because it's kind of tall.
Am I touching?
And the sun's coming out too.
Right next to it. There was a plane earlier, like floating by the middle of it. Yeah. Now we are going to the Natural History Museum. So that'll be really fun. See the dinosaurs, is what this guy just told us. Friggin' bats. Okay, it's a meme. I'll show you.
Look it! It's freaking bats. I love Halloween.
Where are we at?
The Washington Monument.
Where?
The Washington Monument.
Oh, you mean that back there?
Yes. Okay. could you not notice?
Is it pretty cool?
Yes. Hopefully we can go inside it too and go up the elevator. That's in Spider-Man.
Next couple days, maybe?
Yes.
Okay. See ya.
See ya. Taking a video?
What?
What?
Taking a video, yep.
We're at the World War II Memorial. It's got all the states and other like American territories that helped during World War II. And then the different oceans that we fought in. And this beautiful fountain. The memorial honors 16 million members of the armed forces for their service, numerous supporters on the home front, and the highest sacrifice of 405,399 Americans. Construction started in September 2001. It was open for viewing April 29, 2004. There is a wall of 4,048 gold stars set as a reminder of the supreme sacrifice made by over 400,000 Americans to make that victory possible. Columns representing all U.S. states and territories at the time of World War II ring a magnificent pool shooting water high into the air. 24 bronze bas-relief panels by the entrance. And lastly, quotations and inscriptions are carved into stone that make up the memorial. Just enjoying the sunset next to the Washington Monument. We're about to head back to the house, but we wanted to watch the sunset first. The first Fort Washington was completed in 1809 and guarded the nation's capital until it was destroyed by its own garrison in 1814. 12 days later, Major Pierre L'Enfant was sent to construct new defenses, but worked on the fort for only a brief period before Lieutenant Colonel Walker K. The fort is kind of in disarray. It's really sad. Looks like they're trying to rehab some of the buildings currently.
Pretty trippy. It's a real deal.
Yeah, it's wild.
Fire! You're supposed to say it too!
Oh, sorry.
Like in Pirates, they say fire! Fire!
Cut! Fire.
This door over here, it's locked, but I tried to put my flashlight in it and you can't see in there. It's scary. Oh,
all.
They're all back in here.
There's a
looking
daddy
here.
long legs. Are you sure these aren't spiders?
Look way in there. Underneath.
Oh, that is disgusting.
Keep going. There's a whole bunch in there.
Yeah. That's disgusting. Are you sure those aren't spiders? They look like spiders.
Yeah, they look like spiders to me.
This trick gets people.
We just came up these stairs right here. Pretty steep. There's all these little rooms. That one has some like bunk beds in it. So they're like barracks or something. Pretty cool. We're just walking around the Lincoln Memorial. It's really cool inside, but it's kind of loud in there even though they ask you to be quiet. We're just at the Lincoln Memorial. You can see the straight line to the Washington Monument, right? And then the Capitol, and the reflection pool. Such a cool, pretty shot. It's really loud in where Lincoln is, even though you're supposed to be quiet. Shame, but it's really cool in there. It has his speech on the one side. Next, we are visiting Ford's Theater, where we got to step back into time to explore the exhibits that follow Abraham Lincoln from the very start of his presidency to the moments right before his assassination. The museum has some of the artifacts related to the assassination, as you are in the building where it did happen. They even have the weapon used in the assassination by Booth on display.
Crazy, huh?
We walked across the street to view the Peterson house where he was brought to after he was shot. They let you walk through a few rooms that have artifacts from the short time he was there. Next, it takes you to explore the aftermath of the assassination and how the country mourned this tragic death. I'm feeling a little bit on to vlog in here because of like what it's like. But there's this huge bookcase. They're all glued together. But this huge bookcase of Abraham Lincoln books. We ended up having time to spare, so we got to go back to the Natural History Museum when it wasn't as busy to take more pictures with the dinosaurs, and we had a little fun at Easter Island as well.
Oh, dum-dum. 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 Come on, dum-dum. Can you say dum-dum?
Hey! Dum Dum,
Yes?
you give me gum gum.
I give you gum gum?
You do Dum Dum, you give me gum gum.
So here we are at the National Archives of the United States of America. And then here is my mom, the history buff. We just saw all the cool documents in there. What do you have to say about your experience?
So the Bill of Rights, the Constitution, and the Declaration of Independence. Also the Magna Carta's in there, which is one I forgot about until we went in. Awesome. It's amazing. I highly recommend in the next couple years that you should go see them. The original documents are really faded, and I can see why they don't want any photos taken, flash photography. It's in a darker room just to try to keep them so that everybody can still see them. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Highly recommend.
Yeah, at least the Declaration and the Bill of Rights, right? They were both like really faded and hard to read. Yeah. We're gonna go get pizza on the scooters and bikes.
Okay, here you go.
We're at the White House late at night. I've had 3 pumpkin cider beers, and I'm still riding the scooter.
And you haven't crashed.
And
Wonderful.
I haven't crashed. My dad only had 2 beers and has almost crashed, so. We're at the Native American Museum. We just went to the Holocaust one this morning, and I didn't really want a video in there. I didn't really have much to say after because of how sad it was in there. I mean, they did a really good job with the museum, but it was very sad in there. So I didn't really want to film or film after. It was just like you were in a mood after you saw all that. It's very sad. But it was really cool in there. And now we're at the Native American one, which should be really cool. The National Museum of American Indian has one of the world's most expansive collections of native objects, photographs, media, which cover the entire Western Hemisphere from the Arctic Circle to the Tierra del Fuego. It was designed in collaboration with the tribes, communities, to give visitors around the world a sense and spirit of Native America. So we're just riding our scooters around one more time today, since we spent like 4 hours at the Holocaust Museum. Oh my gosh, there was so much to read. But on the back, the court, there was like a bomb threat or something. Someone left a backpack over there, so now they think there's a bomb threat, and there's a bunch of cars over there, and they're evacuating like half of the back of the Capitol building. But yeah, we're just riding our scooters around, and this is so difficult to ride and talk. I also realized that I'm looking at the wrong camera. I'm supposed to be looking at that one, not myself. Oops. It's okay. So now we just came down to Jefferson Memorial. There is a lot of high school kids or middle school kids in there. It's really loud, so I don't want to go up there. But there's the Washington Monument. And then this little tiny thing right there is the White House that's in line with Jefferson. That lighting was horrible. Now let's hope that I can get back on my scooter, because it's really hard to see, but I have 2 bars. Do you think I'll get back?
Questionable.
Okay, great. Bye. On your left.
On your left.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I am Sergeant Leicester of the 3rd Infantry Regiment, United States Army, Guard of Honor, Tomb of the Unknown Soldier. The ceremony that you are about to witness is the changing of the guard. In keeping with the dignity of this ceremony, it is requested that everyone remain silent and stand. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The ceremony that you are about to witness is an Army wreath-laying ceremony to be conducted by a Glow Academy. It is requested that everyone remain silent and standing during this ceremony. All military personnel in uniform will render the hand salute, and it is appropriate for all others to place their right hand over their heart upon the command of present arms. Thank you.
So the Capitol is a symbol of the American people and our government, but it is also a place for people around the U.S. and the world to come and learn of the building of the Capitol starting in 1793 and the American democracy. So we just took a tour of the Capitol. We had a really funny tour guide and we got to learn about all the statues and the building of it and all the old paintings. And then we also got to go in the rotunda, which is basically the big dome at the top. It was really cool. He said the painting at the top of the building is a basketball court. And it doesn't even look like that. It does not look like that at all. But it was really cool. Now we're standing in front of the court, Supreme Court, the most supreme of all the land. We're waiting for my dad to pick us up because traffic's an hour and 30 minutes to Baltimore.
2 hours later.
So now I'm in Dallas. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm back in Dallas and I'm exhausted. And now I'm going to baggage claim. But I'm so exhausted. Next time on Melina Travels, I head up north to ski around Lake Tahoe for the first time in 7 years. 12 degrees. Reminder, I have skied since I was way young. I just haven't been in 7 years. So this is gonna be really interesting, honestly.
How much? Do you think I can get to 40?
Probably.
I'll
On
just
this
go
run.
straight. I won't care. Top tweet is 49.8. I'm counting that as 50. Because
Thank you so much for tuning in, and you know that big red button down there, you know, don't forget to click that if you haven't already. You know, it's really easy, and you know, it's free, so I would so appreciate it if you did. But thank you anyways. Thank you for watching again, and I will see you on my next adventure. See you later.